Guys, this is the Lone Reaper here, and today we are going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade. I've heard very little about this game, and let's just see what happens. Let's start it right up. The World of Darkness is a place where immortal monsters pull the strings of humanity. Violence and despair are common here. The world is bleak, but escape is an ever-present commodity. Perhaps too present. So I've been really looking forward to playing this game, and I figured I'd do this for a video. A new game starts with creating a new character. Would you like to 1. Answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play and allow the game to create your character? Or go directly to the character sheet and set your character's clan attributes and abilities yourself. To speed up the process here, I'm going to answer some questions. Male. You're in a convenience store looking through the beer freezer when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do you sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless? Quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in. Me, personally, I would probably try to beat him senseless if I could disarm him. You're outbid at an auction for a macabre piece of art that you just must have. You know the collector who won it. You've ever been to his house. Do you 1. Get a few drinks into him later on and persuade him to sell it to you? 2. Wait until he leaves, find a spare key, and make it look like a robbery? 3. Write an unflattering critique on the artist, get it published, just wait for your friend to try to unload it. I think personally, I would go with get a few drinks in him and persuade him. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night TV movies. These movies are on. Which one do you watch? Fist of the Monkey, a wire-fu film with that scene where Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands. Sword of the Bushi, Japanese film where a lone samurai cuts a path through a gang of Yakuza. Or 3, Sergeant Murderstein III. The cop that doesn't play by the rules takes on the drug cartel and kidnapped his daughter with only his trusty .44 Magnum to back him up. Out of the 3 of these, I think the cop that doesn't play by the rules seems more interesting to me. Let's go with that one. While in a club, you spot your ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff and leaving you with a stack of bills. He looks dead drunk. Do you grab him by the head and repeatedly bash his face into the bar? Or call the cops, see you in court, buddy? That is a good question. I would... Ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff. I mean, he left you with a stack of bills. I mean, so technically he paid, if that's the way I'm seeing it. I mean, I think if I were to, fight, I'd probably go to jail myself. So, as much as option 1 does seem like a very liable option, I'm gonna go with option 2. You met someone at a club, and they took you back to your to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone come in the front door. Their spouse. Do you head to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin, and they were nice enough to let you stay on the couch? Gather up your clothes, hide behind the door, and slip out of the apartment as quietly as possible? Or calmly explain you had no idea they were married and that you tend to leave and never come back, keeping your finger on the speed dial in case you need the police. I would probably go with option 1 here. It's late. You're at the red spot, waiting for your microwave burrito to heat up. There are 3 arcade games to waste some time on. Which one do you play? The fighting game. I pull off the triple flash uppercut as a finisher every time. A beat 'em up game where you can pick up the bat and womp on the hordes of generic thugs. That sniper game with a realistic gun for a controller. Personally, I'd rather play the fighting game. You're stuck in traffic after a concert and the guy behind you is laying on the horn. Your friends in the car are urging you to park the car and help them stick the dude's horn somewhere uncomfortable. Do you? Get out and pull the guy out of the car and put him into the hospital. Talk to your friends down. You don't need a lawyer or jail time. I would probably talk to my friends, talk them down. If you got in a fight against an armed opponent, would you rather take them on barehanded is more satisfying? Shoot first, ponder the questions, the consequences later. Well, he's armed. See, as much as the barehanded wouldn't get me as much trouble because it's not, as long as you don't kill him, it's not murder. But you do have a tendency to more than likely get shot and killed. Or would you shoot first and personally, ponder the questions later and be like, hey, am I going to go to jail, prison, whatever. Me personally, I'd probably, knowing me, if I had to, I'd probably shoot first, ponder the questions, consequences later. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Stay out of sight, and the world won't even know you're there. When you're as talented and as attractive as I am, the world is your plaything. Stay out of sight. Alright. You have been embraced by the Nosferatu clan. Nosferatu embrace twists and deforms their physical appearance, making them abominations in the eyes of men. Sounds like me, so I think we're sticking with that decision. The Nosferatu are outcasts who have perfected the ability to blend into shadows and are masters of espionage and information gathering. Yes. Your vampire attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into the character sheet, which you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to your character or simply play as is. So apparently I'm not intelligent. Okay, yeah, that seems about right. I'm not strong. Dexterity, pretty bad. So I have some stamina. Dodge, 1. Charisma, 1. Appearance, 0. Yeah, I can definitely agree on the appearance, so I am glad. I think this is pretty much accurate representation of me. Next. Members of the hideous Nosferatu clan are masters in the craft of eavesdropping, and so your strongest attribute is mental, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You have 1 point to spend in physical, no points to spend in social, your weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Nosferatu gives you an advantage in your stealthy skills, and therefore you have 3 points to spend. You only have average abilities and knowledge is 2 points, and are weak in talents 1 point. Feats are the actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and an ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity and the ability of security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute. Yes. Okay. You are a member of the Nosferatu clan, twisted and deformed by the curse of vampirism. Nosferatu are survivors who have mastered the art of sneaking. Few creatures, mortal or vampire, know a city's back alleys and dark corners like the Satutu. Their disciplines are animalism, animal communion, or invincibility, and potent vampiric strength. Yeah. Just get through this because I don't want to drag you guys along. And I accept. Oh, I have to name my character. Duh. I don't even know. Did it put me as male or female here? I'll just go with my actual name since I know it's unisex. It's the easiest one to do just in case I pick a different character. Or it picks a character that I'm not sure is going to work out here. So, let's go with that. Sounds like someone might have just gotten their the blood sucked out of their system. Zafhad. So it's currently almost 4 o'clock. Alright, if that's him, then maybe that's me. Okay, that's one ugly motherfucker right there. Damn, son. Very dramatic start to the game.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Yikes. That's an effing chat, my boys.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
this is bullshit!
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
All right. Very interesting stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the story definitely has to offer. If you guys do enjoy this, please leave a comment down below, and maybe I will hop and drop down another video.
Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Not only do vampires hide from mortals, they hide from themselves as well, pretending they are not the horrors they have truly become. So yeah, definitely if you guys do like this content, please be sure to let me know, and I will be sure to definitely try to upload another video of this and make this a series. Alright, use the mouse to look around. That's pretty self-explanatory. WASD, toggle view, Z. Got it.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. They just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Well, I guess I only have one option here.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I could definitely use the help here, so...
Alright. Why don't we, step out back here? Rice and stuff in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet? Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. All right. You go down there, casually, like, you creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to train them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Alright, feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victims and press the feed key default F when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed F again to stop feeding. All right. That was a pretty cool animation.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. When do I get my cape? Or do I need to keep the color again? I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred. Kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain. Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance of immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic is worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch the sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the fuck this is.
Alright, what's the key to open the door? I need to look at my keys. Use E. Okay. We're good. Or it what? Okay, I don't know why that is. Is it this door? Okay, why is my keys not working? Alright, try this again. Is it wanting me to go through here? Probably not. So it has to be like this door, I would assume. Oh, you serious? Okay, there we go. Alright. Looks like this is an old abandoned garage, possibly? Your feats are the combinations of your various attributes, abilities and attributes. The higher your feat scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inception as a feat, it is a combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpicks on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you're able to pick up an object, you will see an icon appear for it when you are close enough, and the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Use the key E to pick it up. So I got a lockpick. Cool.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat. Well, They're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up, me boy?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
So the Sabbat are just bloodthirsty vampires, I would think.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like he wants to mess with.
So what am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
Well, that man was burnt to a crisp. Alright. So I'm guessing he might be the main villain.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm totally on it, my dude. Access your quest log in the quest log key default I. Alright. Let's see where I should go. Alright, E, cool, yeah. Alright, move around here, see what this guy has to say again.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got the list, that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla? So they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so, what's next?
And you, my fugly friend, are gonna have it extra hard. A little effort and the rest of us can blend in okay. The sighting of your hideous ass hits the internet and it's all over. There's a reason most Nosferatu smell like the sewer. Figure it out.
Oh wow, so apparently I'm hideous to you. Well, fuck you, my dude. Great. That really makes my night.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These would be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Yes. Combat anything goes. Masquerade, respect the masquerade. Elysium, vampire neutral ground, no combat or discipline are allowed. Set blood buff while lockpicking. In Masquerade areas, breaking the Masquerade can carry dire consequences such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 Masquerade violations, your game is over. As in Nosferatu, you have to be extremely careful about hiding your monstrous nature. If you are in danger of being seen, you will see this icon appear in the upper right corner of your screen. A small arrow will tell you from what direction you may have been seen. Your current number of Masquerade violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. So, what I'm getting here is I was set to be a stealth character. Okay. When you use this computer, you can see this icon. Yes. Cool. Alright, let's see if I can hack. Okay, this is actually cool. Password accepted. Chop shop. Let's unlock the doors. So this is pretty much just like command prompt all over again. Nice. Alright. Alright, let's see what's in this in here. Oh, okay. It's the key. Noise.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Alright, man, you go do that. I gotcha. Inventory I. Okay. Alright, let's head downstairs. Okay then. Graphics don't look all that bad for this game. I mean, you can tell that this game is quite old, but still holds up. Okay. No one cares about that sort of dialogue. I'm assuming I'm going this way.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do. Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff. Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast, what exactly does that mean? I'm tired of this ceremony. I'm gonna go down and get a drink.
The beast? It's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little, restricting. Yeah, I'd say that sounds restricting, my dude. This is a vampire game, not, hey, let's see how much you can, withstand not drinking blood.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line. All right, now go feed. Careful though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Let's go feed on some boys. Alright, let's head back upstairs.
Not quite as good, huh? Eh, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck. That scarf tastes like old gym socks. I think I got some threads between my teeth. Threads.
Well, give it a try.
I'll definitely think about it. Rat does seem pretty tasty, you know what I mean. Ooh, so I gained 3 points from eating rats. Okay. Alright, blood's been sucked.
Boy, you took right to that, huh? I guess for a nos, rat eating is natural as eczema.
Yeah, keep laughing.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where, my dude?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Alright, sneaking control. Got it. Figure that out. Okay, it's set. Okay, cool. Do I go this way? No, okay.
Quiet, they're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that? That's pretty green.
The Savant, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that with shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Sounds good. I got a little frustration I need to work out.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get him.
I'm on it. So F1 is fists. Kind of a weird for this. But okay, that's pretty cool animation. Nice. Pick up the crowbar.
What's that? Sounds like we got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like good strategy.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Alright, so perform a stealth kill or melee weapon. Okay. I just hide. In your position to perform a stealth kill or perform with your fist. That is pretty cool. I love that animation. It kind of reminds me of the Blade series.
Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
The more the merrier. Alright.
Go on ahead, just keep it down.
Do I go back? No, I have to go forward. Looks like. Let's head through. Three unique disciplines: the animalism, supernatural control of nature. Obfuscate is invincibility, and potence is strength. So potence is passive. All right.
they're clearing out. No need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problemo. He's gonna be trying animalism. Alright. God damn it. Alright. Yeah. This game's seeming to be pretty fun. There is a saber vampire upload guarding the accident guard. Okay, so crouch, find an object that you can pick up, throw it at him, throw it away from the guard to distract him. Once he's away from the accident, sneak past him.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do? Oops.
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means...
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. So range is F2. Okay, shooting's a little wonky here. There we go. What if I can just shoot the line? Doesn't seem like it. Elevator. go find this bitch and hit him with that. Alright.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal? I'm already getting a headache.
Well, to be honest, came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Or you're losing me here, Jack. I'm gonna go with
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
Sure, and here's your gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
You've received 2 experience points by pressing the character editor. Press C. Yes. So I have 2 experience points. So I don't think I can upgrade anything at the moment. No.
Of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight. Investigators
Alright, just wanted to see what's on
closely
TV.
mirrors
Anything
those of
interesting?
slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims
my
were described
emails.
as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he
Trolls.
smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before.
Can't check my own
They
computer, that's
speculate
kind of
that it
gay.
could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures.
Sunrise.
Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed
A
accident.
reminder.
Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates
Mercurio
destruction.
will contact you when you
Miraculously,
arrive in
this
Santa
is the
Monica.
second
Waste
crash
no
where Rivers
time
has
in meeting with
escaped
him.
unharmed in the
SL.
last year. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship
But
found
still
floating
eat
10
that.
miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los
Penis
Angeles a few hours
enlargement.
ago.
Watch the
The
girls
ship was
come
spotted
running.
around
Call it a
midnight
day.
by fishermen who contacted the Coast
1-800-555
Guard
stick.
After their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth
Looking
May.
for that lazy
No
ass
as of yet as to
ex-husband
the
who's
whereabouts of
late
the
on
crew,
his
though the Coast Guard are
alimony
asking any
payments.
ships that had contact
How
with
about
the
that
Elizabeth
jerk
May
who knocked
to
you
assist
up?
them in
Look
their
no
search.
further with
We'll have more on
Arthur
the story
Kilpatrick's
as it
amazing
breaks. In other
crime
news,
pewter.
an
You
apparent
can
third
find
victim
almost
of the
anyone with a
Southland
record.
slasher has prompted
And
the
these
closing
days,
of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was
that's
found
just
earlier
about
tonight.
everyone. So come on down
Investigators say
to
the scene
Arthur
closely mirrors
Kilpatrick's
those of
bail
slayings in
bonds
Glendale
if
and
you've got
Long
the
Beach.
dead beat.
In both cases, the bodies of
We've
the
got the
victims were described
technology
as
to find
torn
him.
apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time.
Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosive right now. Some astrolabe. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street, and number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is right the next one on the right.
This is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed
The opening.
in the last year. Our top
The
story
game
tonight,
begins. A pawn
derelict ship
is
found
moved
floating 10 miles off the Los
from
Angeles
a
coast
friend.
earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles.
Alright,
50 miles ago.
guys.
The ship was spotted-
I think this is where I'm going to end it here. Sorry I didn't have a whole lot of gameplay. It took me more time to read dialogue and do everything else. But I figured since we just got done with the tutorial, that this is where we probably will leave it right after I read this. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my house, my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood our course. A light this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. And Strauss, Tremere Regent. Alright, well, I know this is kind of short-ish. I probably wouldn't say it's probably close to an hour here. Maybe half hour. But I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, give me some tips and ideas, and I will be sure to record in the future. This is the Lone Reaper, signing out.